Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So I just got done doing the Blue Lines route for this game. So we're about to start a new file. Should I do New Game Plus? Why not? This isn't a very huge strategy game anyways. It's just more or less dodge. They're all checked. Does that mean they're all okay, or what? As I was saying, there's not much strategy in this. Just like, make sure you dodge, you don't get hit, whatnot, and so forth. So, I guess this is good. And I'm hoping I'm not messing this up for those who crave the ultimate test of skill. There is no skill. It's okay, well, there's skill, but there's no, what's the word? It's just dodging, basically. Dodging and using abilities and attacking the enemies. And truth be told, I'm not really interested in this difficulty because it's just going to take longer to grind and whatnot. And I don't even know what characters I got to use. Maybe in the future when I'm actually not trying to rush through things, because I feel like I want to get at least some things done before other games come out eventually, and shoot. We'll see. Classic, of course. I can actually want to see my level ups and see where they are at. Yes, this is alright with me. And of course, we're starting off a new chapter here with a new save file and everything. Let's see where this goes. I already remember this whole cutscene. But we're gonna watch it just for the heck that, just for the hell of it. And it's really nice to watch, actually. Great visuals.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
Is that freeloader, huh?
I love how it just starts off like this. A very nice scenery, so casual. Shez sleeping.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, sunshine, up and at 'em.
Oh, this is easy. We're going with the female version of Shez this time. Actually, let me see how much the attire differs. So, this time that weird star on his t-shirt, it becomes a neck choker, huh? It feels almost the same, but at the same time opposite. And I'm not talking about gender, of course. I'm talking about like the way they're dressed and everything. Female just doesn't seem to wear as much heavy armor as male. Let's see how the character's voice acting voice
get
sounds.
up already.
Voice acting.
Sorry, what's going on?
Oh,
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
of course we're going to Shez.
Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Apologies, friend. I'm alright. Is the battle at hand?
Huh. About right. They actually chose a good voice actor, I guess.
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here? You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
We're definitely picking
Leave
woman
it to
this
you to
time.
fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
I love how they make you like automatically default the female. Yes, we get the female version is much more popular, but that's I prefer male, honestly.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job.
Yet.
But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Well, I don't know that I... You know what? Never mind.
It's gonna be fine, so long as we both watch our backs.
Or here goes something.
Alright, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Let's move out.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made of.
Charge!
They're not putting up much of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Huh.
Guess that's that.
I'll stay tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Okay, he's not. Can I not use combat arts or what?
I can still fight. Let's do this.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Love the music. I can never get over it.
It's not over. It's not over.
Capture complete. Captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
Oh, they appeared all over the place, huh?
Force is here. We're saved. Now push, push the enemy back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries. Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the Captain.
What? Captain?
They took out Leslie like she was nothing.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late.
Oh, so... Oh, more of them?
There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that. Out of the way! Hope you're ready. I've got you now.
No. Just when my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
Yep, Violet's unstoppable. We know.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna avenge the Captain.
Watch me actually beat Violet like this. Damn.
Why am I so scared? It's just one merc.
Run! Run while you can!
No! This can't be happening! Keep fighting.
Perish with you.
And the awakening
The
begins.
cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to fight Arvel again in this route. Alright, on this, she looks pretty cool, also.
Where did you get that power?
No idea. It's just what I need to bring you down.
We're here to help.
Where is he? I mean, she. Where is she?
Fighting like an entirely different person.
That's enough. We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back!
Nothing? I was hoping I get the chance to beat her.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Hey, wait!
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here! Why am I so tired?
No chance against her.
Huh? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
I know your voice. I dreamed about you.
Strange. I have no such recollection. Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much.
Arval's plot's actually one that
Hear me well.
feels like...
You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... No, this will never do. You're far
hard to
too
describe.
groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
It's very unique that he was made out of Epimenides' will. It's just like a real big plot twister in my opinion.
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Is this a dream? I remember collapsing, but then...
You're half right, which also means you're half wrong. But full marks for effort. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
You don't need to worry. I won't lose next time.
It's hard to believe we're in Saharas.
Although, who's to say when that time will come?
Who indeed?
It's so crazy that this is actually Zaharos.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished.
All because of astral projection, I guess?
So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Oh yeah, so you definitely must start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in?
Gold's the only
Care
thing
for
that
you.
ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Well, more or less the same. I might be able to get by faster since I know what I'm doing now.
A chance encounter.
Like seriously. Everything just felt too easy.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these three powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg-Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Seros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Ah, yes, good old Ramire village.
Hey, wake up!
And the events of Three Houses starts.
Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
Hello? Yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22.
The fact he kept count is actually what surprises me.
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you.
This is already incredibly reckless, though.
And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
Keep in mind, this is the same person who takes command of whatever route I'm going to be assigned to. Basically, I'm going to become a commander for either the Adrestian Empire, Holy Kingdom of Fargus, or the Leicester Alliance, which is crazy, really. Such a reckless person, yet, you know, as plot armor would have it, not plot armor, but as the plot would have it, she, he, they get commander positions.
Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then,
nobody's perfect,
with that
Arvel.
out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
I think it's crazy because Shez actually looks a lot more like actual, you know, like, if you see male and female, they actually look so much alike. Byleth and male, you know, female Byleth and male Byleth look nothing alike, yet you could tell it's the same person in some weird way. It's almost weird. I wonder if Shez would have let his hair grow out. Maybe it's just the weirdest thing. I can't describe it.
Ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost. Lost? Schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Well, hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
The way she said that, awfully light lately. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I got any better.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about paying.
Oh god, no, 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 no. I don't want to be this overpowered. No. Now I feel like a cheater. I just started a new game. Just regular game. Whatever. This will make this tedious chapter go faster.
There they are! Kill them all!
I'll just have to be sure not to cheat and use characters I haven't used yet. There. Problem solved. Oh god, I still have Bernadetta's ability too? Whatever. Again, this is just gonna make this tedious chapter go much faster.
I'll deal with things here.
Watch this!
Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Oh, he dodged?
And that's how it's done.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
I did not think I was going to be over leveled. I thought maybe, you know, they could give me the choice to reset my levels, but oh well. I'll just have to be sure not to use Shaz as much.
Well, I suppose my turn.
Oh, that's right, I'm disadvantaged here.
Take a breather.
I've awaited this moment.
What are you guys doing all the way over there?
Don't allow anyone to stop me.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy to be killed.
Be sure to tend to your wounds, Edelgard. Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats! Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already!
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time.
Claude time.
I'll take over. My turn?
No problem, I got it. I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Very sharp, Claude. As usual.
There we go.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
We will proceed as planned. We must
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Take a breather.
I mean, I could literally just clear the map here if I want to. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just clear this up. Let's make this go a little faster than it should.
Anymore.
Let us come to the bench!
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
We'll make good use of this.
To unravel their defenses?
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
More of them?
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
I feel kind of bad, but at the same time I don't, because this first chapter is kind of stupid and trivial.
Repent, foul bandits! The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros? Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, friends, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Yeah, I don't.
I've got this.
There we go.
You're gonna learn how tough a bandit can really be!
Uh-huh.
We cannot allow ourselves to perish here. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
She looks pretty good in that.
Never should have taken this job.
It's been only 30 minutes. I'm already done with 2 chapters. Not bad.
Is it over?
Love the look. Love the outfit. Look at that. It's pretty epic. It looks pretty cool on her too. Yeah, I'm gotta try to avoid using Chez as much as possible.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the 3 of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Played cool.
Oh, I'm sure the 3 of you could have handled the situation just fine without me.
No need for false humility. We'd likely have perished if not for your help.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals, so what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further.
I bet you would.
But of course, the choice is yours.
Trust me, I don't want to go either. But there's little sense in denying the wishes of 3 noble scions. Let's play along for now and see how this unfolds.
All right.
I should have picked the other option. I don't remember what I picked last time. I think I picked the same
Then
thing.
might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him.
You should have asked what he looked like. You probably would believe it, but I still can't believe Alois would have left the Knights to join Gerald. It feels a little weirdly forced,
Well,
as I might
I'll
add.
just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point. Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
How does her hair work? I'm trying to figure it out. Alright, I'm just gonna talk to the lords real quick and call this this chapter. Well, I'm not gonna call it an episode, just the chapter. There's no point in talking to everyone because I mostly know them. I just talk to Eloise, he's gonna tell me the same BS as always.
Hey! If I'm honest, that's concerning. What say you? Let's see.
I even gave her a girly pose. Look at that! Alright, let's just talk to the leaders real quick. And that's it.
Thanks. Of course. Speaking of, how's that?
That's good. I'm good enough with just talking to them. Makes everything go much more faster.
Thank you. What do you think? On another matter.
Please be listening.
A moment of your time.
You have my thanks. Speaking of which,
Thanks.
by the way, how about this?
I know them all. I hope there's a re-level set if possible. You know, like resetting my level for my characters all the way down to 1 or whatever. 2 or 3, 4 or 5, I don't know.
I see. That's concerning. If I'm honest.
He wants us to stay the night.
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrigmach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you.
I wonder what would have happened if any of the lords or leaders would have gotten killed. Would Eloise be executed, or would he just be fired as the Knight of Saros? What would have happened? I'm curious.
At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you're well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
It is hush money.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softie.
I mean, I don't think he said no threat. Eloise is way too nice for that.
Well, what do you think? Garreg Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
You make a poor case, Eloise, but I can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Eloise, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
I love how Arvel is actually able to figure out Eloise like that.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. Well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business.
Always the considerate one.
The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
I don't want to sound mean, but let's sound a
No
little
one
mean.
gets a say when they're up against a squadron of knights.
No, I suppose not. Apologies again for dragging you into this mess.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh? You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you
Claude.
rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance.
I love how he took that kind of personal.
I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Alrighty. 2 chapters down.
Prologue. 3 houses. Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
Still prefer the animated cutscene, you know.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
It was nothing. You take a job, you make sure it gets done. That's what a mercenary does.
This is starting to sound like Catherine.
I see you do not lack for confidence.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer.
The way she said it, though.
You what?
Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Express interest. I'll turn her... Should I turn her down?
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
I am gonna become her worst enemy, probably.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year.
The way he says.
Oh, this would not be forever. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates.
It's only 1 year, though. That sounds very hard to believe. I still can't get over that. 1 year at the Officers' Academy, and that's it. You'd think it'd be at least 3 or 4, you know, like a college or something. At least 3 at the most. I feel like 3 would at least have been better off, but that's not my decision to write this story or the Officers' Academy.
Whether you seek to someday become an officer or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
We're all going to be the bad guys of this story.
So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
Rhea, truth be told, I'd rather not have to harm you or anyone for that matter, or be aligned with someone who's going to instigate a war and possibly ruin the lives of many people. But for the audience view, I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new
Oh
house.
boy, I kind of feel bad I'm going to be eventually killing Big Busty Archbishop eventually. Possibly, I don't know.
With that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
We already know where this is going.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa?
Oh, so it doesn't really change, huh? That's kind of disappointing.
I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
It hasn't even been 5 minutes since I've known her. She's already flirting on me.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
I think it's funny because I just realized Manuela is based off on a lot of women I've met in my life.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
Not that I have dating problems, no, it has nothing to do with it. I'm just talking about people I know in general.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
That's a load of crap. We all know we have missions throughout the weeks. Weekends, I should say, each month. Have you forgotten all the paralogs? Oh god, I still kept her level 34. I might have to hold her and Bernadetta back. Oh, Bernie, you're too good in this game. I was hoping to play you as a timid little girl for a little bit. Caspar, nobody likes you. Go away. Petrol won't feel broken. Oh god. Okay, I just realized something. I might be partly screwed in terms of not feeling like I'm cheating. I forgot all about Linhardt. Oh my god.
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
So, I assume they're talking about Monica here. Here's my thing. Again, I understand this is an alternate timeline, or parallel universe, or whatever you want to call it. But did they have this knowledge in the original game? If so, it makes things very complicated and interesting. I wonder what their mission was for that first month when all this happened. If, you know, we didn't pick Edelgard's route. It's very interesting to know that we could have saved Monica.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
And again, I could just make everything go by much faster and upsy-daisy the boring parts that are going to be obviously... I'm pretty sure the first 3-4 missions in this game are the same, and then the last one changes, and then after that we head into the time skip. So maybe I might just abuse the broken aspect of New Game Plus.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges. But this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
He's not wrong. There's huge consequences in this if the wrong people find out.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side.
Of course, Hubert the Simp.
Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now?
Yes, Caspar, she is. Obviously in her uniform.
And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person! Oh, why are there so many new faces?
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Bern. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits? Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say,
The church took a bold step in enrolling
Oh
you.
my
A
god.
decision which I, of course, fully support.
I am so sad Billy's gone. So sad. And it's sad to know this is his last game, but oddly fitting. Billy really was the noblest of nobles. Truly.
You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
How does he know? How does he know we're already... He already knows we're the protagonist of the story.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into.
He's just there watching her. He knows. Linhardt knows. That's scary.
We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yaritza. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp.
The Iron King's thieves.
The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate?
Sorry, Sleepy Eyes. You're coming with us this time.
Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
I guess that's true.
Well, the less you say, the greater your mystique.
True enough. There's not much charm in someone who talks your ear off at every opportunity.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
I won't let you down.
Let's see how this goes. 2 weeks later. Oh, that's right. I forgot it takes 2 weeks later.
There you are, Yaritza. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
I'm just watching here blindly at the darkness.
Lost sight of them?
A shame to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
How good is this smelling, dude? I have a good nose, and even I cannot smell blood.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
And I mean a really good... I have a really good nose.
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Oh, and no, I do not have a big nose. I just have really good smelling. I could smell a lot of things from a very far away place.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Pathetic.
Professor Yaritza, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too Wait, what is all this?
Bandits!
dead by my hand.
Bernadetta. Oh, that girl never ceases to crack me up.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
The big fortress.
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seems suspicious.
So he just repeats things for no reason, or says the obvious? Even Dorothea here is like, what are you trying to do?
You are something else, Caspar. Still,
Thank you.
I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner. I'm guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Oh, let me just hear this again.
You are something else, Caspar.
Oh god, believe it or not, Linhardt's actually one of my favorite characters in this game.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
Bernadetta. She tries so hard to avoid everything.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar way.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We should hold off for now.
I'm not a reckless person. I would never go in there by myself.
Huh. I hadn't pegged you as the cautious type, but maybe that's what we need.
Woman, we're dealing here with people who are willing to murder us with saws and swords and spears. Why would I want to charge in?
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor...
The mission
Eureka,
stands.
sorry again.
Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find. There are no signs of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
Oh my god, Petra.
It is just an expression,
God.
Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
At least Hubert has patience for this. I'd be laughing right now.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Man, the Black Eagles really are an odd bunch. Alright, how not to break this game. Unfortunately I cannot change Shez, but I guess I can... I don't know, can I change the level? I mean, there's another way to avoid this, but, yeah. Lance user, axe user, magic, I don't think I'll be... Well, I guess there's no harm in trying him out. Oh, and I can't even change him. It's a force thing, okay. Well, thankfully there's a mechanic that allows me not to feel like I'm cheating this game, so I'm about to try it right now. And I'm going with Hernan von Eyre.
Follow my lead. There is not a question of can.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
You got it.
Huh? Hey! We got intruders!
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay!
These defenses could need in short order.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
A pack of thieves is no match for us. Though I do wish they had given me time to announce my name.
Why?
Do not let the enemies be ganging up on you.
Wait, what level's Yuritsa? Okay, good. What are you two still doing over there?
Here I
Get over
go.
here and help me out.
No, but they must learn.
Right then. Let us go to work.
I'm not letting you pass. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open
Oh god. So
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Stand back. I feel no mercy.
Let's do this! No, not yet! I can still fight shit! No, not yet!
Any final words?
oh, there we go.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop them.
Watch this.
I am your man. There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Alright. Actually, no, wait, I could
Here
just
I go.
over,
No mistakes.
over here and
They
clear
must
everything
learn
out.
who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Let's secure the interior. This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
I'm bringing it down.
I got this.
Is that a treasure chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
Ugh. I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
That bandit appears to be holding the key.
I can still
It is no better inside the fortress than it was on the outside.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Where am I going?
For you.
I'll cover you.
Okay. I wasn't hoping on that, but okay.
Right then. Let us... I go full.
Here I go. They... Stand your ground.
It's not over.
I'm bringing it down.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
Damn, I can't use any more of my combat arts.
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Right then.
Here I go. No they must...
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. And she looks like an academy student? Are you ready?
Victory will be ours! This is
Are you here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Monica, how did you...
Oh,
No.
never mind. My bad. I
questions
forgot
can
I'm red
wait.
now.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
Alright.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn...
Right then.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
So weird that we got to save Monica here in this story.
Whoever they are, they seem to be targeting that student. It falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost.
I'm bringing it down.
Oh, no, Shez. Don't make it too easy for me, please. Whatever,
We'll
whatever.
have these defenses crippled in short order.
Leave me alone already!
Here they come. Everyone, protect Monica.
There will be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Here's a chance to give him the slip!
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn.
Right then. Let us go to work. Stand back.
Watch this.
Attack!
Yeah, wrong way. I think this way's faster. Just clearing house, you know.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least. All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
I got this!
Hi there. I'm Kranya. But you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
So be it. Kill her.
I'm bringing it down. If you truly are Kranya, then it is you who will die this day.
Good. Then we can proceed as planned.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
My turn.
That's the last of it.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to...
Allow me.
Damn it, Hebert.
Any final words?
If you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Pay attention.
I feel no mercy. Right then, let us go to work.
I'll take over.
You're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
I'm curious. Like, how do they take her appearance?
I must get stronger.
It just, like, do they just steal her skin and magically transfer it to her, or what? Or do they actually steal her actual body, like everything, and somehow transfer their conscience? I don't know, it's just so hard to figure it out.
I shall never back down!
Oh, you asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Here we go.
This is going to be trouble. On your guards, everyone.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered.
Stand aside.
There will be a group
Here I go. No mistakes. They must
battle unless we combine our strength. Its strength is beginning to wane. Press the attack.
Was that it? Okay, easy peasy.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Well,
Snake escaped.
that wasn't so
But
bad.
Still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters. I must get stronger.
Any experience is worth having.
I am the noble standard.
That's pretty cool. Hey, it's like he said, he's the noble standard.
Who knew this power slept within?
I must...
Oh, that's right, I carried all my gold also, so I'm technically rich.
I thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived. I'm not sure what to say except... thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people.
Why her, though?
Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
So she was always this happy with Edelgard?
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Heh.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, So I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
It shouldn't be too hard, especially if you, like, I don't know, got kidnapped? This chick is funny already, though.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Really? She's that good at remembering people's faces? That's actually impressive.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garrick Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
That's funny to say.
Worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
We're gonna go into the next chapter and see how this transpires. Just because I feel like things are going smoothly right now.
He has been away from Garrick Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the church.
The knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
Why wouldn't they?
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
Surprise doesn't sleep there too. Oh, actually, never mind. Scratch say he probably does.
So what did he look like again? Is he the big burly one?
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he's been at Garrick Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Fun fact, people. Medieval people in those times did not live that long. Actually, 40 years would have been considered way past average lifespan. They mostly lived around 31 years. Yes, specifically 31 years before they died. It just goes to show you how much modern medicine, nutrition, other aspects of life have helped us live significantly longer. Can you imagine Your life ending at 30 years? Oh my god, that's just terrible. I would not want to live like that. Especially in an era where... you know what, let's not talk about it. It might get a little bit disturbing if people find out more about medieval times.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So, this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
Look at Bertella's eyes widen up. Look at that. This chick is hilarious. Even when she tries to open up her eyes, her eyelids are still too long. It looks like she's sleepy.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes, you were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right! Everyone, pipe down. Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
I just keep forgetting that Dorothy is actually the only normal one of this whole bunch in the original Black Eagles. I was gonna say Black Lions. Huh, can you imagine? Yeah, but she was the normal one in Three Houses out of the Black Eagles, in my opinion.
Every exit is covered.
Everyone else had like a weird little thing. Seriously, she was the only normal one. Even Edelgard had something wrong with her.
Well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
Of course, it's always rude to leave without telling them where you're going.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back.
Wait, we should discuss this before you... Never mind.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right! What he did was just like...
I just think it's funny that the writers chose Argarthans for this topic of a character. But whatever. It is what it is.
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia.
Yes, we're jumping into this right away. I want to get this route done faster if possible.
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile
Why a melonhead, though?
Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Really?
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Wait, really? What changed with this?
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
What?
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it.
Hubert actually looks worried. So what is Ada gonna what is she gonna do? So they're going to the capital. So what? She's gonna try to take on the Argarthans, aka Arendelle, right now, this early. So she's the one who instigates a battle this time, instead of Dimitri's uncle trying to start a fight with him.
I am sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well.
Does he actually have plans for this?
Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not.
The way she said that.
And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence.
Oh my god, if only she knew how different in an alternate timeline, things played out significantly different.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path and see where it takes us.
Hubert's actually afraid, but he's in it all the way now because he simps so hard for
I
Edelgard.
apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Inbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
So I was like, really?
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Volkard von Arendelle.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later.
Is this true?
But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arendelle has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
Oh my god, they're making the same mistake they did with the Blue Lines. This feels so unrealistically forced. There's no way in Hellray would allow this. God, Three Houses really is just a better story. Oh dear. If people do not understand what I mean, I'm like, you really believe the Archbishop would go through with this plan? Even I would have my doubts. And let's just say they believe this, they have to do this very carefully to the point where, I mean, I wouldn't even want to risk it if I were Rhea. It could literally start an all-out war, like, there and then. What is going on here? Oh my god. I wonder if Cloud's gonna be any better or worse. This is starting to sound too unrealistic again.
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's knights at your back?
Even said, I was like, what? What is going on here? Look at this.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
Oh my god, this is super unrealistic.
Your support would give credence to our claims.
My god. Ashen Wolf the critic.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
If anything, this is actually even worse than Blue Lines because Dimitri didn't even try to make any such moves. His uncle did. And it's because of paranoia, which is actually valid. But what I'm trying to figure out in Blue Lines is what made him actually want to go after Dimitri this time around. Edelgard, no, she's being rash and reckless, and this is even more unrealistic than Blue Lines. Oh dear. Are they gonna screw up Black Eagle's route again and make it the worst route again? And what I mean by worst route, I mean it just felt so horribly done, and even in 3 houses. Oh god. I'm also talking smack about Silver Snow.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
Yes, it does sound... I understand from a logical point of view, but this is still incredibly unrealistic.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and we'll do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have 2 conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
Well, at least Rhea's a smart one. The first one might be unrealistic in terms of Edelgard's aspect, but at least Rhea sounds realistic in hers, because again, this could start out an all-out war.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the Knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the Goddess watch over you all.
Oh god.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shape-shifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
Oh, look at how she just... Well, she doesn't even grab her elbow. She just does the little weird weak wrist gesture and puts it underneath her elbow.
Don't feel like sharing, hmm?
Nope.
All the same, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you.
For now.
Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. But I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Oh god, Edelgard, you make it sound like I'm so obsessed with standing out.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
The way he says it.
Ooh.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Alright guys, I'm gonna overlook this horrible misstep again like I did for Blue Lions, but let's just hope they at least try to keep the story better, because near the end of Blue Lions, even I felt there was some questionable decisions in the writers. Oh god. Monica. Oh well, at least we have another freaking monk mage user. No! Why? Why Ferdinand? Of all the characters, why him? Bernadetta too? And Caspar? And Lidhart? Oh my god, no. I'm stuck with all the characters I was trying to avoid for the most part. Can I get anyone else besides her? Look, I don't mind Monica. She has a really cute design and everything. I love the ribbon on her. But my god, if this is not gonna work with, I'm gonna break the game too early.
Over here.
Nuh-uh.
I agree.
In another world, she's dead already. This little red-haired girl with a lovable, cute tie and an oddly adorable Star Wars-like buns on her side is dead. Remember that, people. She's dead. It's kind of sad, really, but oh well. We'll see where the story goes with her. Oh look, two characters I already ended up using, and one of them is actually over-leveled for this mission, and the other one not so bad, but still. God, this is gonna be terrible.
My word is a bond.
Do all the girls have this posture? Man, I don't even know who pulls it off better. My back's starting to hurt. I've sitting too long.
Well...
I mean, the signs are pretty obvious. I'm surprised we lost so many characters here. I guess this is why Monica comes in.
Don't let me down. If I may.
Oh, I know what he means, but we'll see.
Huh?
Well, he doesn't understand that I have no idea that Edelgard plans on eventually starting a war, and given Shez here, with a very weird hairstyle, a high position in her military.
Do you have a moment?
Huh?
Who else is left? No, Eureka. Fixing his shoulder.
So basically...
No, that's it. Is there any way I could change my class, please? I don't want to be broken. Actually, why am I asking such a stupid question? Oh no, I can't do it. God. I feel bad. I feel like I'm cheating so badly. But at least I have most of my supports. That's a good thing. I thought they reset my level to level 1.
What do you think?
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle, and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Seros? No. Do you think...
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Looks at you askant? Never heard of that. Askance?
Yes, my lord.
It's kind of a rash decision there, but then again, this is Talos we're
Highness
talking
has
about.
given the signal, Valdemar.
Wait, what's his name? Waldemar?
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
So, they're okay with this.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. Which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
So, I'm confused.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas.
So, what I say I'm confused is they make it sound like they were preparing for this for a long time, but they were the ones who tried to take away power from the Emperor in the first place. All 7, now 6 of the noble houses, great noble houses of Embar, the Adrestia Empire, took power from the Emperor himself, and basically made him just a mouth figure, or, you know, just a puppet. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is just differently done here in this game. I don't know. Maybe this really is an alternate timeline where things might be a little different here or there. We'll see. Maybe I'm just overthinking it like always. She said something that caught my attention.
For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas.
Really? Or was this in 3 houses?
They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, 80? That sounds kind of impossible.
Again, Dorothea being the only normal one here.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Don't butter them up. This is a stupid idea. Oh my god.
Sorry. You want to take over the Imperial Palace? You've got to be kidding me.
Right?
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
Oh boy, Arvel. You could sound a little bit more worried, dude. You do realize realistically we all be dead right now. The way he said that, though.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart.
I never heard of masterstroke. Is that even a real word either?
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate. Then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was in this situation, I'd probably be terrified. Like, utterly terrified.
From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted. You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
I mean, true, there is some strategic value in this from playing, you know, with a small unit, but keep in mind these are all students, and I think the only two that are actually even somewhat able, I'm not even counting Edelgard because I don't even think she's so great. I'm only going off Hubert because he's actually older than her and might be actually really good at magic. And he's smart, and apparently smart and magic work very well. And then there's Yuritsa. So those are the only two elite I might even consider this, and it's just the plot device into all this. So I still think this is incredibly unrealistic, and if I were here, I'd just tell the only normal ones, which only being Dorothea, but just for the hell of it, I'd probably tell Petra and Chess to get the hell out of there. Everyone else could just die if they want to. I wouldn't even bother because I already know Monika's got to try to stick for Edelgard and Hubert because he's also a simp for her. And Yuritsa, he wants to die fighting. He's already admitted this. I'd be like, hell no, you're on your own, lady. I actually want to live my 30-odd years. Realistically, I'll probably live to my 80s or 90s in this game, though.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert.
Oh my god.
You know every square inch of that place, after all.
I would have been like, this is gonna be a bloodbath.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
This is the stupidest I've seen Edelgard in the entire series of 3 houses. I'm not even trying to be mean here or talk smack about this, you know, Black Eagle story, but so far, this looks very stupid. Oh my god. You're just saying that because you hate Black Eagles. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm actually being very honest right now. I was hoping this would be a better story, but no, so far, Dimitri's actually makes sense. Blue Lines actually makes more sense than this. And no, I'm not saying that because I'm a huge Blue Lines fanboy. I'm actually being legit. And, well, realistically speaking, I'm broken as hell. Oh god, most of them are... Oh my god, no. How do I do this without breaking the game so badly? Fulgal's a good class, though. Yeah, I wanna nerf her as much as possible. Oh. Oh. I kept everything. Oh dear. I feel like I'm cheating so badly. This is not very good. In the sense I don't like that, I'm gonna feel like I'm utterly cheating here. Yeah, this is probably best. So I don't break the game. I'm just gonna save. This is gonna feel like really weird. Alright, too sexy guys. I need to take a quick break. Alright, I'm back everyone. Let us start this mission. Alrighty.
It was easy enough.
Realistically speaking, I'm terrified. If I was...
The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown...
Let's see, Dorothea.
Leave this one. Looks like you could use some help.
Begin. I will help.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Right then, let us go to work.
This is the best way
In that
I could
case,
not
we'd
break the
best
game.
Find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. We'll enter through the back way.
Yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
Even to the back
gods
entrance,
along
this
the
still
way are
seems
in Duke
unrealistic.
Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
Oh wait. Where's Petra?
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Where's the other chick?
Can you help me?
There we go.
Break a leg.
Any final words?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Where am I going? What are you two doing over there? Get over here already.
Let us go to work.
Here I go. No mistake. Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
You the way he runs is
This
funny.
complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Send soldiers to the gardens!
All the way around there? Oh my god.
I want a sword on every path between myself and those rats.
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
I don't think I've seen this one before. Yeah, I already know that, but I don't remember getting that.
Not yet. We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
I'll take over.
Fight with all I have.
So want to open up the chest?
Right then. Let us go to work.
No? Alright, that's sad.
If I may.
What are you guys doing? Come on, hurry up. Dude, there's like a lot of units here.
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
It's not over.
You like that? The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
Ludwig?
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
So, her trump card was to rely on both Caspar and Linhardt's fathers.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Aya pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
No, wait, seriously, answer Monica's question. It's actually very important because I don't remember this even being a thing in Three Houses. When the hell did they show allegiance to Edelgard? Unless they were okay with Arundel taking over. This is weird. Because the insurrection of the Six made it look like it was actually them against the Emperor the entire time. But I assume maybe something with the Argarthans might have made them change their, who or where their allegiance lies, and they prefer to stand with the Empire. Yes. So they are more or less saying they refuse the Argarthans. That's my take on it. Okay, that's a very interesting part of the story, but still, this is still a very, very unrealistic, far-fetched plot right here. Even if you had two of the six noble houses at your side, this is still one of the stupidest, most reckless decisions I've ever seen in my life.
Here I go.
Just to get literally anyone killed. You're fighting a whole freaking palace, dude. It's not so bad anymore because it actually makes the plot seem a little better, but still incredibly stupid. This is so reckless. I would never do this. Even if I had two of the six noble houses at my side. I feel like Monica's gonna be the MVP here. Whatever. Ludwig von Eyre. Such a stupid name.
You're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
Ludwig. Yeah, he needs a wig, for sure.
Please? Mind if we pair up? We shall drive them back. This is the end.
Right then. Let us go.
Here I go. Nope, they must.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Use the fire orbs. I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it.
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
Right then. Let us go to...
Here I go. No
ambitions of Ludwig von Eyre won't be broken by the likes of you.
Is that it?
I must regain what I've lost.
How can this be? I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Uh-huh, sure you are. Is this it?
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, but he is the one I need to worry about.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Keep moving and remain alert.
Watch this!
You've ironed your captured already.
I will gladly handle this.
Leave this one to me.
Go clear out this area.
Not a problem.
You go all the way over here and break the game.
I've got this.
The
Take a
wretch
breather.
didn't even have the grace to buy me some time.
Petra,
Begin.
do
The
this.
Sky
I don't care.
Spirit watches over me.
I'm just gonna mess around for a bit.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Well, I've little interest in facing burden.
So it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
What? Oh, that's right, darkness.
Dark magic. Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery. I feel no mercy.
Come, Baltimore. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
Right then. Let us go to work. I go forth.
Where's Edelgard?
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Oh god. Somebody kill me, please.
That should stop those
I'm a little
fire
disappointed in the
orbs
story
from-
right now.
Well, firing.
Okay, good, Dorothea. Here's the thing. Since you're too freaking good for this chapter, like you are in
Leave this
everything
one
else,
to me.
stay defending.
Looks like you could use some help.
Not a problem.
Take care of this guy.
I've got...
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Monaco,
I will
what are you
gladly handle this.
doing all the way over here?
I'll take over.
Oh my god. This palace is freaking huge.
This stronghold is my stage, and I don't intend to surrender the spotlight.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Alright.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
Begin. I will help.
Where's Shez?
Not a problem. I'm here.
You people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Guard this place with your lives. Stand aside.
Here we go.
Take a breather.
Allow
We are fighting on the side of Count Burgley's.
Come on, almost dead.
the barriers.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Not a problem.
Here, clear out kitchen over here. Do something.
I've got this.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
That everyone? I guess it is. Actually, no,
Begin.
Petra. Yeah, take care of
Should
this.
dissipate now.
Watch this.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now. We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
He won't slip.
I'd rather be attacked attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Dude, this palace is huge. I'm actually
Any who sided
impressed.
with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
It's not over.
Yeah, whatever. He could take care of him.
Best take care.
Here goes something.
Wretched vermin. I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
Banish the darkness, and the terror will fade as well.
We'll have these defenses.
Beating you pretty badly, dude.
Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently. Somehow, Monica, you can count on me.
I want to see what they're like when they...
I feel no mercy.
Oh, that was actually interesting.
Somehow, Monica, for you, Lady Edelgard.
I want to see what she had to say.
I'll be sure to return the favor.
That was a lot of damage.
I know when I am bested.
Not happening.
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
I guess.
Oh, God. High-fiving?
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs want to celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together, like that.
Really? She didn't know that? Well, the story's a little weird.
Commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
I think I'm just too tired to care right now.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I just think it's funny that both Count Hevering and Berkeley's decided to actually finally go against the current emperor, but that's probably because they didn't like how everything went. They probably thought, oh, well, you know, I do like more political power. Oh, wait, everything's going down to crap. So we're gonna decide to side with, you know, the daughter of the man we betrayed some years ago.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Huh. Never heard of him.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Seros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation.
Oh boy, Ferdinand must be pissed.
You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
But didn't you say you were gonna make your father pay for all the wrong he's done, Ferdinand? I remember you saying that in Three Houses when I picked you for the Moon Tower event. You know, the one in the middle of the Night of the Ball chapter thing.
I'm probably not getting the finer points here.
Caspar, you're too stupid to understand anything.
But you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
Wait, when the hell did she defeat him? He co-conspired with her.
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
Oh, it's just Caspar being, like I said, like 5 seconds ago, an idiot.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Bernadetta looks so happy to find out if her father got arrested.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
I love this girl.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I love her. She's so funny.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and talk us through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
It's alright.
I must get stronger.
I must regain what I've lost.
What do you mean?
Any experience is worth having.
Like the year that you didn't graduate? Is that what she means? I'm okay with this.
What a fascinating power.
I'll surely put this to good use.
I must make the most of this ability.
Oh, I got a javelin.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
Oh, okay.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later.
Damn. Linhardt's father's freaking tall as hell.
As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, okay.
However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arundel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
Where the hell is that guy at, anyways?
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Okay, never mind, he's here.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service.
We already know who you are.
My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Oh, he doesn't know?
Duke Eyre stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Eyre.
You mean you killed him? You did. Really, dude?
Which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
I swear to God, something about Hubert just makes him like a very bad person.
Ah.
He already knows what happened, though.
You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Why is he so insecure?
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
Yes, the palace is freaking huge.
More than I expected. Though I do feel a bit out of place here.
I would too, actually.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government. But a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable. Which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garrick Mach and continue my studies.
We already know why.
What about
Just
the
start a
others?
war.
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students.
Oh yeah, because she's a commoner.
But all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Of course.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised. But they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
Hubert. Keep that in mind. Hubert's actually choosing me. The most paranoid, suspicious snake out of this entire game actually believes in Shez.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it. But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Eyre, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
The end of the prologue. Well, I'm going to call this an episode, you guys. It's been a very long episode. I know I got a lot of things done in one sitting. That's mainly because I really want to get other things done too eventually, besides work and whatnot. You know, I got to still work, and then I still got to take care of other things. But yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Later, everyone.